We are too, aren't we? How exciting is that? Hello,
Can I say it?
everybody, and welcome to the show with no name. I'm Adaire Palmer, and
I'm Theonie Roussianos, the other wife.
and we dreamed up the show with no name because we wanted to help you and people in the community who are doing amazing things to help others around them. It could be like things like charities and not-for-profits and community charity fundraisers like Theonie and I guess myself now, who are just wanting to do things to help people and have a cause that they're passionate about. So the show with no name's purpose is to bring to you a vehicle to help your world be a better place. Theonie, what are we up to today?
What am I up to today? You mean the boring stuff like seeing the accountant and doing that stuff? Is that what you're talking about?
I know, like seriously, we'll be doing that after, but what?
We like to have fun before we get into the boredom.
We do, yeah, well, that's right. So even seeing the accountant can be fun, I think. So we want to talk about the initiative that our lovely, I'm going to actually bring her in.
Our lovely Cherie Lovell, our lovely Ducky Lovell.
Ducky, hello, Ducky.
Ducky Lovell.
Ducky,
hello.
Ducky's down there, Cherie's down there quacking, going, I'm here, pick me.
Absolutely.
And so what we wanted to do was to pick up a conversation we had with you from, about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, that's about right. 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, and we wanted to talk about it's in the bag. So
yeah, awesome. I love talking about it. So yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So today we are focusing on women and helping women helping women. If you're not a woman and you want to help women, that's fine too.
Hashtag it's in the bag.
Hashtag is here we go. Here's Natasha all the way from Goondiwindi,
Queensland. That's awesome because Share the Dignity are actually looking for volunteers for this in Queensland and Tasmania. So if you look up www.sharethedignity.com or just go to Share the Dignity on Facebook, you'll see that they're looking for volunteers for this movement. It's not really a movement, I guess. It's more
initiative.
An appeal. It's sort of an appeal, really. Yeah.
So sorry to cut you off, Cherie. Please share this broadcast because. Well, I'm not sorry. Thank you for understanding.
Sorry, not sorry.
We're just getting used to talking.
Please share this broadcast because, as Cherie said, they are looking for volunteers in Queensland and Tasmania, and you never know who's watching. I've met quite a few people in the last year or so who, had they have not told me, I wouldn't have known, but they've been in a position where they've been homeless due to various reasons. Some have been through a set of unfortunate circumstances financially, and others have been because of domestic violence.
I was going to say a lot are actually because of domestic violence, believe it or not. Yeah.
Well, I would actually, which is unfortunate. And we are going to talk about the International Day for the elimination of, did I add hang on, let me just see. I'm trying to drive the bus.
She's kind of all over the place, isn't she? She's all over the shop.
There we go. So now we've got, here's in the bag. This is what the website looks like. And the other one we want to talk about today is we're going to go orange on the 25th of November for International Day for the elimination of violence against women. So
I look good in orange. I think that we should. What date does the 25th of November fall on? I've got a calendar. I've got a phone calendar. 25th of November falls on a Sunday. I look really good in orange. I think we should catch up. We should go to Bunnings for a Barbie. Someone will be sharing a sausage sizzle. Now, hashtag it's in the bag. Cherie, I can't see or hear you, Adaire. I don't know if you're there, but you're gone.
Yeah,
she paused.
I was just bumped out. That's okay. I'm back now.
Oh, she's back.
I
Welcome back.
I wasn't sure if it was my Wi-Fi.
No. It's not you. It's her. So share a little bit with us about It's in the Bag. Now, we did speak to you a couple of weeks ago about hashtag It's in the Bag. So use the hashtag It's in the Bag when you're discussing this on Facebook. So that's one of the great tools. When they're used correctly, hashtags can help you raise awareness and share a message. What kinds of things are, it is a Sunday, thanks, Roz. What kinds of things are they looking for to put in the bag? So these are handbags and backpacks, I think, is what they're asking for. Is that right?
Yep. And you don't have to buy new. You can just be like, something you're not using anymore.
Yeah, something that's still usable and pre-loved.
Yeah, so most of it is about sanitary products and things like that, just about women on the streets or in domestic violence and stuff like that, having dignity. That's why, hence it's called, dignity. Share the dignity. So I'm not going to go through the list of what you can put in the bag because I'm going to put that underneath this broadcast because it's a pretty long list. And I find it helpful to, have the photo with you on your phone while you're out shopping, and you can just, throw in some toothpaste or sanitary products or whatever into the trolley and then add it to a bag.
Everyday essentials. The everyday essentials that for these women, unfortunately, are luxuries.
Yeah.
One
of the things that I found being on a budget as well is it doesn't mean that you just say, well, if you can't afford it, it's like saying, well, you don't have to get the top of the range stuff. If you want to just spend a few dollars and just put in some shampoo and toothpaste and a toothbrush, some underarm deodorant, that's appreciated as well. So it doesn't have to be, sort of top of course, obviously the more, if you want to, that's fine as well. But I think it's about saying that where you can contribute. So every contribution is valuable. I've just put here, when you do promote it, so helping us to share the love, share the awareness of it, and actually talking about it is one of the things that you can do to get other people aware of it. So it's using social media to do, as well as taking, that's one of the practical steps that you can take. So if that's the only step that you decide to take, that's appreciated as well. But getting a handbag, putting the goodies in there is obviously the next step that you would take.
Yeah. And
on Thursday,
I just want
to. You've got a cat walking along.
Are we cutting each other off?
No, you go.
I just want to share a bit about them. Australian women's. So they've just had a story put in Women's Weekly. I think it's on page 91 this week. Share the dignity. So really that they're really for women. They believe all women matter and all women deserve dignity and justice. And I just thought that was beautiful. I only have about 7 handbags empty left.
Oh, really?
But I have mountains of bags to donate, but yeah.
So shout out to Kirsty Sapwell, who on Thursday unloaded her car boot into yours.
She did.
So it's a shout out to, for those who don't know, Thursdays, Theonie and I and Cherie, we coordinate and facilitate Women in Business Adelaide networking events online and offline. And Thursday was our face-to-face meetup. And Cherie was obviously there, and Kirsty was one of the members who had brought in a heap of handbags, and I believe she had some perfume as well.
Yeah, one of the bags was full of perfume.
Okay, beautiful. And hey, Tracy's here, Katie's here. Hello. Please remember to share.
Hello. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Katie.
Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And so you've got 7 handbags. Would you like some help to fill them?
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. What's the best way to go about doing that?
Well, if you're in Adelaide, it'd be a lot more helpful.
Or if you want to fly to Adelaide.
Yeah.
Just a lazy Sunday drive.
I've opened up to people that I'm happy to pick up. So I thought I better narrow it down to Adelaide.
I'm happy to fly out to Brisbane and collect some bags and bring them back to Adelaide.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. Well, the great thing about this is it's across Australia.
It is.
Yes.
So any Bunnings across Australia.
Now, other than you, Cherie, for those connected to us, other than you, the drop-off point is any Bunnings warehouse store. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can fill your bag with appropriate items that are on the list. Please stick to the list. There's a reason why they put these lists together. And fill the bags with items from the list and then drop off either with Cherie or Bunnings Warehouse, whatever's most convenient to you. If you don't have a bag, some people have the one bag that they use and that's it. And you can either, op shops or your cheaper shops, you'll be able to pick up some bags from there, or speak to Cherie about filling one of the empty bags that she was generously donated, that Christy generously donated to her. Help her fill those, and then they can be dropped off to Bunnings.
Yes. Sorry, Christy.
And so either way, you can still donate the items. If you don't have a bag, speak to Cherie. She may still have an empty one for you. By the end of this show, they might all be gone. And but otherwise, there are op shops. You can pick up cheap bags from op shops and other cheaper shops.
Really nice as well. One of the things that I just want to point out here, I've got the website up, and you'll be able to drop off your donations if you are doing, if you want to hook in with what we're doing, that's fine. If you want to check out the website and do it yourself, drop off the donations between the 16th of November and the 2nd of December. So there's some dates to be aware of. So,
and I just want to add, if you want to get paid in 6 figures, you should take this on. And the 6 figures is smiles.
Hey, go on, explain, do.
Well, the 6 figures is smiles. If you actually count the letters of smiles, it's 6 figures.
There we go. I love it. That is beautiful. So
I was waiting, right? Smiles. What's the second one?
No.
I was waiting.
SMILES.
She can spell.
I've run out of fingers. What happens next?
So drop-off points. Cherie's obviously happy to collect. There are drop-off points all over the place. You can find a Bunnings anywhere, seriously. Everyone's within close proximity. Now, Bunnings is a national. Now, this is how much I don't know. Bunnings is national, I'm pretty sure, right? So it's Bunnings warehouses that you drop off nationally?
My daughter, shout out to Jade, bless you, you're gorgeous. She's up in Queensland. She's actually had over a decade career with Bunnings, and she's been moved all around Queensland and New South Wales, just staying with the same company. So yes, they're definitely national.
So they are national. I thought they were, and I thought, I better double check that, because I know they're not in Broken Hill. So and that's the other thing. People who do you know if there are other drop-off points, ways people can donate if they don't have a local Bunnings store, for people who are in country towns, for instance? Do you know?
Yeah, I honestly would get in contact with them through the website or the Facebook group.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of volunteers for this across the nation. So
Now, do you know if they're taking money as well?
You can donate. There is a donate link on there.
So if you can't,
but don't put money in the bag.
that don't.
No, not in the bag. I meant to the organisation, so that
you can definitely donate to the organisation because they actually will pay for women's funerals who die in domestic violence.
Oh wow!
Okay. Yeah.
Lorraine Light Green. I can't say your name without saying that.
I know, love it. Lorraine Light Green was on my Time TV yesterday with their community TV with Adaire, and it's great to see you back here. Yes, Bunnings in New Zealand as well. And Tracy, my daughter, actually did work with Bunnings in Perth as well. So it's actually taken her to several states, and she's had quite an interesting career with Bunnings. So
you just confused me then, and it doesn't take much. I'm like, you've got a daughter, Tracy?
Tracy, my daughter, who works for Bunnings in Perth.
You were talking to Tracy. That's okay.
Remember to
oh, you two are funny.
Invite. You think, you want to see what goes on in the head.
You don't
remember to
that might be another charity, Adaire.
Because it might well be. Invite people to watch this broadcast, or if you're watching the replay, please share, because we really do want to help get the awareness out there. And if you share it, please remember to hashtag it's in the bag. Yeah. Because that is the hashtag. Beautiful. Ah, look at that. Who's prepared? My hashtag's back there next to the yay. Hang on, where's my... Anyway, doesn't matter. So
in the bag.
So, and Tracy, we'll have to talk about that because she may well have. We're saying Adelaide's small, but seriously, it's social media shrinks the whole globe. It does.
It really does.
Is there anything else that we need to talk about with the it's in the bag, Cherie? Is there any final comments you want to make? And I'm curious as to why not money in the bag.
Yeah, so they if you look on the website or the checklist that I'll put below this, there's just obviously certain things that it's trying to make it fair for across the board. I mean, because otherwise one woman might get a handbag with some stuff and $100, and another woman might just get some stuff.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make this really fair and equal across the board, and it's about making women feel equal and having some dignity. And so if we can just make the bags as equal as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about gift cards?
You can do gift cards.
Okay. Yep. So that's actually there. So that rises another thing about that equity as well. And I would imagine that what they would do, because I was involved years ago when I was working for the church in the northern suburbs, and I was part of the Target Christmas Appeal toy collection, and I was doing the coordinating of that for the local church community services programs, and we would have to sort through everything that was donated and then repackage it and send that out to the appropriate families. So
that's why they're looking for volunteers. And
so I would imagine that as the donations come in, there will be some that might have a bag with some shampoo and soap and maybe a toothbrush and toothpaste in it, but people are going, then there's others that might have some gift cards and that type of thing. So I would imagine that there would be the volunteers that would be unpacking and repacking to make sure that there is some sort of equitable distribution between the bags. So
absolutely.
So if you can, Lorraine Light Green, you're a darling. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
And they do need, so if you can volunteer your time, get in touch with them, because this is getting slightly off track, but it's the same. So it's kind of the same. So on the weekend we had the ball, which we'll talk about another day. But even things like sorting the silent auction items and packaging those together takes a lot of time. Now, when you think about how many bags would get donated, we're not talking 25, 30 bags here. we're talking, they thousands and thousands of bags across. They need people to, get through, sort. They'd also need to make sure that someone hasn't accidentally put something that's not appropriate for the donation in there as well. So if you can volunteer your time, make sure you get in touch, because without people power, they can't get them out there to the women who need them either.
Yeah, for sure. Big
I
difference.
think it's amazing that we can do this.
He just decided he wanted to cuddle.
That is so cute. Tracy, are you watching
When he decides he wants cuddles, that's it. Chester. It's Chester. Yeah.
And so the next thing we want to share with you before we wind it up is orange. I don't know if you can the whole screen orange.
There's orange on my pen.
Is orange as your pen? Hang on, let me now I don't know how to get rid of it. Help! I thought I'd do some fancy pants stuff, so let's go back here. International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Women, 25th of November. So what can we do to promote this within our own friends, which is the New Black and Networking, within our own echo chamber, to promote awareness?
Yeah.
Did you just get an idea, or are you yawning?
I had an idea, but I don't think I should share it. I've got an echo. I can hear myself.
All right, is that better?
Yeah, I don't like hearing my voice. Oh no, there's still an echo. That's awful.
Hang on, I'll plug
It's been an echo most of this broadcast for me.
Oh, has there?
Yeah, I think when you share the screen.
Let me just.
It echoes.
Oh, that's awful.
Okay. Is that better?
Hello? Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
I won't go hello.
No.
I won't go hello, because that means that there's an echo when there's not really. I'll just turn it down.
No, I'm going to put my headphones to me.
And now I can't hear Theonie.
Really?
Oh, yeah, now I can. Maybe it's because
There's still an echo.
Okay, so Tracy.
Anyway.
You two keep talking. I'm gonna refresh my screen, because if you two are echoing, it's probably coming from my end. Keep talking about
from your end.
Yeah, but your end's echoing.
My end's not. No, and where it's not echoing.
No. I only hear me and Theonie echoing.
All right. I'm leaving. You two keep talking. We've got 6 minutes. Talk about getting into orange.
Okay. I can do that.
I'll be back.
I love it when she threatens me.
So what I thought, it's not there. It was Adaire. It's her fault.
Yeah, it was Adaire. Yeah.
So what I was thinking, I had a brainwave. Now, we're in Women in Business Adelaide, so in the group, we're organising for the locations yet to be decided, but we're organising. Now, I need to speak to Adaire and Tracy and a couple of others about this, but I'll say it out loud first because that's how I roll. We're having a movie night as a Christmas catch-up for our Women in Business Adelaide group. And I'm thinking we should probably say hello.
I'm liking the way you're heading with this.
And I'm thinking it's a Sunday. Why can't we do it on the 25th of November and have people bring a handbag because the drop-off is up until the 2nd of December.
That's correct.
And we're orange.
Wear orange.
Yeah.
Bring a bag full of stuff, or if you still have bags that need to be filled, we can let people know what the criteria is at the time when they RSVP. Why don't we do that?
Tracy, are you still with us? What do you think? What's Seol? So hang on. I missed that bit. Ros is saying Seol, interesting.
CO.
Acronym.
Oh, say it out loud.
Oh, say it out loud. Yeah.
Say it out loud.
I think it out loud.
We could get into serious trouble with this, but it's so much fun.
So that's what I think. That's what I think we should do, because we've been trying to work out a date, and I think the 25th, it's a Sunday night. Who doesn't like what items to fill the bag? So are you on board
Beautiful.
for the 25th of November, Tracy?
Tracy, let's do it.
We'll work out a location, because both Tracy and Adaire have room in their backyards. Adaire's got the equipment though, so we just need to work out where we're going to have it. I drive, so I don't care. I can fill up my car with people.
Tell it out loud. Say it out loud. Tell it out loud.
Think it out loud.
So no, I think we're going to have to. I'll think it out loud. I must have missed.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't ever apologise. We're enjoying. Yes, Tracy's saying yes.
Tracy, I think that's a yes. Tracy's on board. So 25th of November, date sorted.
And wear orange. We're wearing
orange and bring a bag.
Oh, we have just beautifully combined our Women in Business Adelaide Christmas show.
Yeah.
Did you happen to mention that it was a pajama party?
I don't own orange pajamas, but I can get some. Is it? I'd like to go out on a Sunday night in my PJs. I mean,
well,
a nice summer's night, no bra, PJs. What else do you want?
Cheryl, we're having an outdoor cinema. Did you mention that while I was gone, or did you just?
Yeah,
I said a movie night, so it'll be an outdoor cinema, and locations yet to be decided. It'll either be Adaire's house or Tracy's house, because they both have the space.
We might have to do a paper, scissors, rocks to decide. And Tracy's saying maybe not PJ. So we will make it. I think let's go the orange and the dignity.
My cat's chewing my cord.
Christmas, orange, too many themes. We can have an orange Christmas. No, I love it.
No, she's saying if you add the PJ, it's too many themes, I think. And, I like the way you think, because it's easier to, Otherwise, people will have to, I don't have orange PJs. Yeah, I agree.
This is collaboration right here. Live.
Sure is.
Yay. So, Cheryl, okay, PJs are off the menu. Yes.
But
you know what? You can get creative. You can get creative. Clothes are still on the menu, please.
That's a requirement.
The other thing, I mean, what about some orange crepe paper? You could just wrap yourself up like a mummy. Orange crepe paper.
Let's hope it's not a scorcher. Now, unfortunately, time flies when you're having fun. We do have to go, because I have to trek to the other side of town.
Oh, dear, it's all the way. No, you're the other side of town, seriously. Have wheels, we'll drive.
Yeah.
Theonie and I are off to see the tax man, our friend Romeo, and for this one.
Romeo.
We're for out there, Romeo. Bring us lots of money in our tax package. Orange Christmas tree. All right, Tracy's got that sorted. You want to do the Christmas tree, you can do it orange. We'll leave it with you. We'll come to your place. Thank you, Ducky.
So does that mean we have to watch Orange is the New Black?
Orange is the new. Oh no, I've heard that before. So Orange and Net Friending is the new black in networking. No, hang on.
No, there's a TV show.
Can I tell you a dad joke? Do we have time for a dad joke?
Go, give us a dad joke. 30
knock,
seconds.
knock.
Then we're one go.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Apple.
Apple who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Apple.
This joke. I know what's coming.
Apple who? Cheers,
knock, knock. No, okay, knock, knock. Last one. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange. Aren't you glad I didn't? Aren't you glad I didn't say apple?
Did you mention that you used to be a volunteer for the State Emergency Service?
Stole my headphones.
That is totally a dad joke. Did you mention that you used to be a volunteer for the State Emergency Service? So my husband still works there, and so we used to get.
Does that count as orange?
You could wear his uniform to our movie night.
We could what?
You could wear his uniform to our movie night.
Oh yeah, could you imagine it? Like he's 6'4" and I'm like 4'6". That'd be fun. I keep tripping over myself.
Anyway, on that note, we really do have to finish off. Otherwise, we're going to
joining us. We will see you next Thursday for the show with no name on My Time TV. Bye for now.
He's so funny.
Bye.